Hey, welcome to our day 2 workout. We're really going to focus on legs. We're also going to do a little bit of bicep work and some shoulder work today. Again, I really want you to focus on slow and controlled repetitions. Start off with light weights. Get really good at this. Build your endurance and strength and your stamina. And then you can start to think about increasing your weights, your intensity, and potentially the number of times you go through this workout. So for this workout, you are going to need a light set of dumbbells. I have 10s here. I also have a block here that I'm going to use for step-ups. You could use some big books as long as they're steady. Maybe a real, like a child step-up chair or something like that you want for today. I also have a band. There's different types of bands, but this isn't required today, but it's better if you have a type of band for this workout. So we're going to get into some mobility work, and then we'll hit the workout. It should be about 20 minutes today. So what we're going to start off with are ankle dorsiflexion. So what this is, you can do this seated down. You can do this seated, or you can do it standing as long as you're holding on to something. But just flex your ankle up and down as far as you can. A little bit of a hold there. Loosen up those ankles. One more on this leg and we'll switch. There we go. Ankle mobility, flexibility is really key for some of the stuff we're going to do today, especially squats. Your ankle mobility can really limit how low you can get in a squat. So that's why we're doing some of that work today prior to getting going. One more. There we go. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to get down on one knee. So it really looks a lot like what you think of a traditional hip flexor stretch, except I want you to do two things differently. I want you to angle this back leg if you can. And then the second thing I want you to do is I want this knee to go over your toes actually. So when I go forward, I want my knee to be well over my toes, and I want to keep my ankle on the ground. So from the side, it'll look like this. So I'm going to bring my leg across, and then my knee is going to go out over my toes. But I don't want my heel to come off the ground. I want it to stay on the ground. And when I'm in this position, I'm actually going to feel this in my other hip flexor. And I'm going to start to feel it in my shin, in my ankle, if I can keep this heel down. And then if I can try to wiggle these toes, you'll feel that. Relax. Press it in again. Wiggle those toes if you can. Make sure your posture is good. You're up straight. Relax. Again. Each time, try to wiggle those toes and feel that just a little bit of a burn in your shin. Two more. All right, last one. All right, and switch. All right, lean forward, knees over your toes, wiggle wiggle the toes. Lift them up, relax, and again. Relax, again. Keep that heel on the ground. And last one. All right, nice job. All right, for this next one, it's called a 90-90 stretch. So you're gonna get down on your butt. What I want you to do is I want you to get your legs in 90-degree angles. So you can see my legs. I have the one in front going forward, 90-degree angle. One to the side and back, 90-degree angle. I'm gonna place my hand down at the side, good posture, and I'm going to press my knees into the ground. And this is, you should feel this a little bit in your hips. So I'm going to press this knee in particular into the ground, but this one as well. And I'm going to lean forward, start to lean forward and relax. You're going to really connect to those knees going in. Relax. Again. Relax. Again. Hold this one. And switch. Again, good posture. You can see how both of my legs are at nice 90-degree angles. Press those knees to the ground and lean forward. Relax. Press. Relax. Press again. Relax. Let's hold this one. All right, and relax. All right, go ahead and stand up. You're gonna need your block, your books, whatever it is for you to step up on. You can use one dumbbell if you'd like, or you can do it without any weight. So I'm going to start off with my right leg on the block. Got something to balance on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend down, touch that heel to the ground. Toes are up. Nice and slow. Really flexing that quad. You'll feel it in your quad. You'll also feel it in your glute. That's 10. Two more. We're doing 15 on each leg. Really squeeze that quad when you come up. All right, let's switch. Again, go down to the heel, toe up. Really connect with that quad that you're flexing. Slow and controlled. Again, you don't need to use a dumbbell here if it's too difficult. Five more. There you go. All right, relax. We'll rest for 15 to 30 seconds. It's good to have a watch on to keep track of that. You don't want to rest too long, but also you want to get a little bit of rest time in. All right, for this next one, we're going to do body weight squats. So it's ideal to have a chair for this, a bench or a couch, something at least for the start. So what we're going to do, feet shoulder width apart, my toes are facing straight. So shoulder width apart, straight toes. I'm going to come down into my chair or bench and up. It may be a real challenge for you to get all the way down to the chair. If it is, just try to get there. If you need to help yourself up, that's okay. You want to get to the point though where you're just touching and go. You're not rocking back either. Ideally, you just touch, go. Real slow and controlled on the way down in particular. Now, if this is really easy for you, and you're like, I need more, you can grab a weight. Put it out in front of you. Continue to go down to the bench. 2 more. And relax. We're going to do one more set of that. So we'll rest for a few seconds here. Do it again. So if you can't get down to 90 degrees, or at least all the way down to your bench, just go sit down into it, help yourself back up. Obviously, this is a movement we use every day, and it's very functional. So let's go ahead and do another set. Sit into that chair. Touch and go. You want to stay back on your heels. You don't want to be on your toes. That's why we're using this chair, to make sure we do stay back on our heels. Halfway there. All right, there you go. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're actually going to do what's called just a shoulder press and hold. So a lot of times as younger people, but especially as we age, we get to have shoulder problems, shoulder impingement, rotator cuff issues. So I don't want to do a lot of pressing over our head, although that is a really important movement. So what I'd like you to do is you can sit down or you can stand up, whatever is most comfortable for you, and just take your weight. And if you can put it up above your head without pain, and just hold it up there. I mean, if this hurts in and of itself, just do the one arm that doesn't hurt, if you have one arm that doesn't hurt. Just keep your core nice and tight so you're not wobbly. And we're just going to hold this for about 45 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, bring it down. Let's switch arms. Press it up. Keep that core nice and tight. So if movement hurts for you on just about anything, one way to modify so you can continue to do an exercise is just to do a hold like this. So you're still working your shoulder, you're just not using the motion, but you're still getting that, what we call an isometric hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. All right. Stand back up and grab both of your weights. We're going to do some dumbbell deadlifts. So we're going to sink our butt down. It's similar to a squat, but we're not going to go as far down. So the weights are going to be out in front. Bend your knees and up. Nice flat back. Bringing the weights just below my knees and up. Don't let your shoulders sag forward. You don't want your shoulders to do this. I'm going to keep them back. Keep those shoulder blades retracted. Sink down. 3 more. There you go. Stop. All right, we're going to do one more set of that after we take a 30-second rest here. All right, in 5 seconds, we'll get going. 3, 2, 1. All right, sink that butt down, bend those knees, pull it up. Nice and slow on the way down, and then pull up. Five more. Last one. There you go. 15. All right, set your weights down. Next thing we're going to do is a bodyweight lunge. Now these may be a challenge for you. They may not feel comfortable. But what we want to do is an alternating body weight lunge. So it'll look like this. Come down as low as is comfortable. Back up. And you'll just alternate to side. Now if that hurts, what I want you to do is I want you to go into a lunge with one of your legs first and just hold it. Again, this is isometrics. Just hold it. If you can do that without hurting, however far down you can do it without hurting. We're going to do 12 each leg though. So start. So I'm just going to alternate to the other leg. Again, only go as far as is comfortable. And if anything hurts, but if you can just do a hold, an isometric hold, do that. Halfway there. If you need to balance too, go ahead and feel free to balance on a chair or on the wall. All right, 2 more on each leg. All right, good job. All right, now let's grab our dumbbells again. Sometimes I'll rest less if we're rotating from a lower body to upper body, so maybe not take quite the full 30 seconds. Because my upper body is still fresh, even though my lower body is a little tired. So we're going to start off with just some dumbbell curls. Come up and squeeze slowly on the way down. There you go. That's 6. Let's do 5 more. One more. All right, let's set our dumbbells down. go ahead and put your band, if you have it, on your legs. Probably best to do that while seated so you don't lose your balance. And I want them right above my knees, right above my knees. What I'm going to do is I'm going to step out, 1, and back, 2, out, back. There you go. So I'm dropping my butt down a little bit. So from the side it'll look like this. Nice and slow. A few more. There you go. Okay. Grab your dumbbells again. Now we're going to hold them like this. We're just going to curl them up. Nice and slow. Squeeze it at the top. Connect to those bicep muscles. Five more. Squeeze and hold. There you go. All right. To finish it off, we're going to do the side step again. So back. Again, you can do this without the band. The band just makes it a little harder. Almost there. A few more. There you go, that's 20. All right, good job today. Again, if that's too easy for you, start thinking about increasing your weights just a little bit, or go through it twice. It's not that long of a workout. You can do it twice in one day. You can do it back to back. You can do it in the morning, the afternoon. I do really encourage you though to get into a routine with these workouts. You're much more likely to do them consistently if you do them at the same time every day. I really love to work out the first thing I do when I get up in the morning. Well, after I have a little time of meditation, scripture reading, I really like to get right into my workout so I get that done with and I can go about my day. All right, great job. Shoot me a message if you have any questions or need any modifications.